Did I expect too much? To think that it might be true and that man came and told me I could have everything I ever dreamed of and more? Of the bright lights, the city, the romance, the thought that one day I could have it all. Did I expect too much? To think that it might be true and that for once I'd be that girl with a job and a life and a worth, rather than the agonising pain of hunger that started in my stomach but now cripples my entire body like a disease. And did I expect too much? To think that for once I'd be allowed an opinion. I thought God made everyone equal, but apparently not. Apparently my womanhood means that I'm just a thing, a pair of hands and feet sent to fetch water. Well, apparently that truth, or is it a lie? I don't even know anymore. It's the same across the border. But instead of a pair of hands and feet sent to fetch water, I'm a sex slave to be raped. I dream of a life I could have had, a life of freedom and justice, with that old story of God loves me. That lie went down a long time ago. When his children, his so-called hands and feet, looked at me, no, looked through me, became blind to my pain, deafened to my scream, so another man could have 20 minutes of some form of false pleasure, and a new pair of shoes became more important than my soul. Did I expect too much? To think that justice might roll down like waters? The only justice I've ever experienced is like the water. Dirty, murky, that nearly killed me. You see, whereas the writing on the page says speak up for those who can't speak for themselves, the application in their lives is don't hear the scream, don't read between the lines, hide your sons, for fear they might get involved with this one. And did I expect too much? Do you think that someone might try and rescue me from this hell, or I'm raped day after day and night after night, and the blood, not the justice, comes flowing like water? It feels like the only one speaking out is me as I scream in my utter agony that turns my heart slowly to stone. And did I expect too much? To think that Psalm 139 would not just be some words on a page, but a manifesto of human worth? Well, apparently so, because he may have knit me together in my mother's womb, but the pain and the rape and the abuse, that's tearing me apart piece by piece, day by day and night by night. That the story I heard once of this man plays on my mind and in my heart. A man born into my world, on the wrong side of town, on the wrong side of the globe, who 30 years later, bloodied and broken, with arms stretched out, taking on the sin and shame of the world and feeling my pain, yelled, "Father, forgive." This man, who was having nails driven through his hands, looked down and cared for his mother and his brother. But I'm your sister, and if he could carry his cross so you could be free, can't you carry yours for me? Or am I expecting too much?